Hello, this is Sunny with Sunny Intuitions. Welcome to See My Face and welcome to my channel. If you're new, please hit like and subscribe. I'm here to share positive messages of the collective towards growth and just guidance and support from your spirit guides. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I thought I would go over the energy update for right now. As you all know, we're starting to move into Sagittarius season. Where we were with Scorpio season, it was a really deep emotional time because it's a watery sign, so there's just a lot of deep emotion that comes with it. And even though Sagittarius is a fire sign, it is going to help us to get out of that trench that we've been in with the emotion and just really deep reflection of our past and trying to let go to make room for the blessings that you're calling in. It's going to actually motivate you more. So like if you're, usually lazy or you procrastinate, I mean, we all do it. I have been a little bit more of that in my past, but I have been focusing more on working, and it's because the energy of the fire season fire season that's coming up, it's going to motivate us. It's going to make us want to work towards our goals. So make sure right now, since it's the 20th, and with the 20th coming up tomorrow, which, by the way, this video will probably be posted by then because it does take a minute for me to get them onto the YouTube channel from the middle of the country that I live in. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. That happens a lot. So anyway, the movement with the Sun and Mars conjunct right now, it's starting to activate our solar plexus. And our solar plexus is all about action and our inner power. You want to work with that energy in order to create an action plan towards the future. So right now, take the time to put together some steps on where you want to be, where you want to go, what will it look like when you get there, and start just writing down any kind of steps you can take. And you don't have to take action now, but the 1122 portal is coming, so it is kind of that, it propels you towards what you are calling in. And the thing with this is it's very tricky, okay, because if there's challenges coming up and you're letting them get to you and you're just like getting to that mode where you don't feel good enough to be worth, what you're calling in, or if you feel like you're just in this low period of your life and things aren't going well, it's probably going to work in that way when you try to call in your manifestations. But if you can try to keep your vibration higher by music, movement of your body, if there's challenges that come up, feel your way through. Try some different things like grounding yourself. Doing a grounding meditation, like a root chakra meditation, is super important because that'll ground you to the earth when we're being pulled up right now to get into our higher selves, like a higher frequency to match the frequency of the shift right now. There's a huge shift going on and it's not complete. It's very slow, and that's because it's preparing us. We can't just all of a sudden be there and everything is come in and, all the beauty that we want to see in the future. It's coming, but we have to be patient. We have to do the work. The work is the important part, and it's mostly inner work, but it's also about our communication with our loved ones. Right now is actually going to start getting into the period where you probably should be a little bit more social, and you probably will be called to be more social if you're not normally. And I know that's really weird for you introverts. I'm kind of more of an introvert now, but when I get out, I'm an extrovert. But you're going to be called to, invite others to get out. You may have invitations that will come in, and I urge you to take those invitations, okay? When we're calling in these manifestations, our guides are sending people in our lives. So it's basically like a guardian angel showing up and kind of moving you like to get out and get towards what you're calling in. So if you're calling in love, get out and mingle. They're not going to come knock on your door. I know I try to expect, someone to do that and be Prince Charming, but I mean, we have to be real. We have to get out. We have to have fun. We got to meet people. We got to spend time with our loved ones. The more we love ourselves and we show love to others, the more comes to us. And it's the same with money, with wealth, with success, whatever you're trying to cultivate, even if it's all of it. Some of us may get all of it at once, and we don't know until it shows up, but we have to take those invitations, we have to follow the trail that our angels are leading us by. So with this energy, just try to stay grounded. If grounding doesn't work for you and you're still feeling that energy, like there's, God, it's a loud truck. If it's just too heavy and it's not working, then maybe try to move your body, like put on some music that makes you feel good and dance it out. Maybe try to do some yoga or do a workout, maybe go on a walk outside, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel good, do that, because it's going to help you to get through it. You don't want challenges to take you down, because right now is not the time. So let's see. Right now is a good time for manifesting. So definitely get on scripting, journal, meditation, write down your intentions, getting ready for the full moon. Write down anything you want to release that you do not want to bring in 2024, okay? I'm not going to jump ahead. Positive affirmations are really good to do as well. So try to make sure that you're just trying to lift your spirit, fill your own cup, but also share the love, get out there and have fun. So sorry, I am all over the place because I wrote so much down from what I was studying today. So yeah, you want to start putting in the work, but you don't want to burn yourself out. Okay. Try to find a balance between your work and your social life. It's really important. Otherwise you will burn yourself out. This is a fire season, by the way, if you didn't know already. So yeah, you just, make sure your emotions are positive. As long as what you're working on is in alignment with your manifestations and brings you joy, it's gonna work out just great. I mean, don't worry. Don't stress yourself over what's gonna show up for you. Don't worry about, what's happening. If something's going wrong, you're fighting with a friend or a family member, just try to talk about it, communicate clearly, and don't blame, don't get upset in your head. And if you start to get really upset, try to step back or take a couple of deep breaths, because when we are upset or angry or frustrated or just any kind of overwhelming emotion like that, not only is it a negative emotion that's going to really just affect us in the long run, but I don't want to say intelligence, but our way of thinking is a lot lower, so we're not thinking clearly. And at that time, we can get fiery and more angry and cause more anger to the other person. And then maybe things are going to be said that you didn't mean, and you're just both going to be stuck in a hard place. So try not to do that. Stay in alignment. So definitely start taking those, or putting down those steps on paper, journal, those affirmations. There will be some heightened emotions, especially others with their ego. So that's another part of it. Don't let that ego take over your brain. Okay. You definitely want to stay in alignment. Let's see. Yeah. So when you are having those challenges, make sure that if you are fighting with someone and they're not respecting you or they're treating you wrongly, it doesn't make you feel good, they're walking all over you, whatever it is, whatever resonates with you, set strong boundaries. That's very important right now, because if you allow it, you're allowing others to make you feel small, and you're not speaking your truth. You want to stay in alignment, and that includes speaking your truth, authenticity, you know, holding those boundaries right now. So I realized this weekend I had an aha moment while I was doing my meditation, and I realized that I sometimes get triggered by others because I don't feel safe to tell them how I feel and set boundaries, because I'm worried about how they're going to feel, or how they're going to take it. But when I say that out loud, you should be hearing me saying, I'm worrying about their feelings and emotions over mine. That's not okay. Our emotions are what's more important to us. And yeah, we do need to take into account how other people are going to perceive, like, you know, how we say things. I could be very curt. I have a resting bitch face most of the time, so sometimes I can come off a little rude or mean, and I don't mean to be, and so I'm working on that. But, you know, you really do want to value your opinion and your feelings over others when it really comes down to it. So step up those strong boundaries. And whenever there's negative talk, gossip, stay away from it. Be okay with saying no and setting those boundaries. Okay? If it doesn't feel good, it's okay to say no. Just like what we were taught with, you know, just say no to drugs, or just say no to strangers, or women to men, you know what I mean? So it's okay to say no. You want to definitely protect your peace and sanity. That's very important. And if they're not empowering you and supporting you, you need to honor yourself. Respect yourself, okay? So with the full moon in Gemini being the second to last moon, or full moon, second to last full moon of the year, full moon in Gemini is a really good time to, again, what in your life are you trying to shift? What do you not want to bring into 2024? You got 2 full moons to work with that energy to release what you need to, okay? So if you're really trying to get through it, Spirit's going to help you. This is going to help you propel into better days, okay? The shift is happening. 12, 31, 23 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are each powerful numbers. It's all about intuition, you know, walking into a new chapter, Spirit having your back. So all that put together is really going to help us. So as long as you're just doing your work, minding your lane, and, you know, just living in alignment with what you want, you're going to be fine. Just make sure that you're very clear. That's it. And whatever heavy burdens you want to release, you know, I mean, like I said, things have been pretty heavy lately, and I've been feeling it a lot. I mean, I've never really set this many boundaries. Well, I guess I have, but just over time, and it's been a while since I've done that. So it's almost like that lesson keeps coming over and over until you learn it. And the faster you start, you know, taking care of those boundaries, the quicker you're going to get out of that lesson. And I mean, I've been doing it as soon as I can. So try to do that. Try to practice that. It's very important. So get out there and mingle. Next weekend and the following weekend will be really loving energy for the social life. So it's really going to help you to be out there. It's just energy that's going to take over you, just like the action. The solar plexus is going to be motivating us to take action. Okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and do a reading. I know you can't see the cards, but I will hold them up for you as I talk. And I did not shuffle, so I probably should have done that while I was doing the energy update. But we'll just go ahead and do that right now. Spirit, what loving energy and guidance do we need today for the collective? I know today's November 19th, but I am going to say that this reading is going to be good until after the full moon. Because the full moon, we do have the shadow energy of the full moon that's going to be 3 days before and 3 days after. So that energy is still going to be around for 3 days after the full moon is done. So You're good. Spirit, what do we need to know for the collective? Loving guidance for support in their journey. So we got patience. Have patience in this journey, okay? Everything is coming into alignment for us. Oh man, that went far. Oh, this is a good one. You're walking away from the past. You're successfully getting out of that gate and walking towards your dreams. You're walking towards the sunlight and the orbs that are spirit leading you out away from what no longer serves you. And with that patience, I mean, you've been so patient to get to this spot. So best believe it. And then you've got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is the crown chakra, the soul star that we also call it. It's 6 inches above your head, and it's connection with spirit. It's kind of like the High Priestess card that I get in my deck, which I have a feeling it's going to come out, but we never know. And then you also got the Angel of Balance. So you've definitely got support here. It's pretty obvious. So definitely follow your intuition. Make sure that you're taking that action, and whatever doesn't feel good, create that boundary. I'm going to keep saying that too. All right, Spirit, let's get a loving message from the tea leaf deck for the collective. Please and thank you. Message of support and love from our spirit guides for the collective. Please and thank you. This only happens when I'm on camera. They all go all over the place. We got a few that came out. We don't need that many. And this one, okay. All right, so we have love. You may be calling in love. And this, don't ever think that it's all about romance, okay? We all love ourselves, each other, as friends. Sometimes you love your coworkers, your family. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. I love that. This is perfect. I actually got that in my own private reading this morning when I did it. Take care. Enemies are working against you. The bat. So, like I said, those boundaries are really, really going to help you right now. And basket, recognition, reward for merit. So, yeah, it looks like it, I don't know. I honestly feel like this is talking about loving yourself. But let's get into the tarot. Let's dig a little bit deeper into this message. Spirit, please give us a little bit more information towards this energy that is coming out for the collective at this moment. Please and thank you. Spirit, can we get a little bit more? 5 of Swords. Okay, so you have to have a logical approach of anything you're doing. The action steps you're trying to take. If there's somebody that you need to talk to, like, don't ignore things that are going on in your life. Or so if there's somebody you need to talk to about something, do it. But think about it before you do it. Think about what you're going to say. There's no need to cause any more friction in our lives right now. But we do want to come from a place of authenticity and honesty. This has got blue colors in it. That's all about the throat chakra. And I'm only saying that because, the 5 of Swords, Swords is about energy, communication, ideas, communication. So with that, I'm just feeling like you really need to get out of your head and be that person that's on top of the mountaintop. Screaming out like, yes, I did it. I got there. I got it out. I talked to them. There's going to be a tower moment here. This is going to create a shift. As soon as I talked to a friend who I recently had a misunderstanding with, I felt better. The moment me and my dad talked about our communication with each other, because it kind of blew up. We both weren't speaking our minds, I felt this Tower moment. So if you speak your mind and you create these boundaries and you love yourself, you're going to have this Tower moment. It's going to be a sudden change, upheaval of emotions that comes in, but it's going to clear out the old to bring in the new. Don't be afraid of it. The Tower moment is not scary. It's just, it could be a little bit heavy, but it's not scary. It's meant to help you. Okay? This is an offer, like pigs flying. Okay? It's like an offer that comes in that if you don't take it, it's not going to show up again. So take that opportunity. Cups are about love and emotion. So definitely talk to them. You've been working on your goals. You have been working. You've been doing what you need to do in order to move on from the past. You're creating this abundance for yourself, and it's going to come in with this Tower moment. You're going to be looking at things from a different perspective with the Hangman here. And it's like after, this moment, it's like, oh yeah, you did it. It's over with. I listened to my intuition. I was guided to do this. And now you're out of this Three of Swords energy, of this heartache. This isn't the past. This is the back of the deck. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands. You're walking away. You're releasing these heavy burdens that you've been holding on to, possibly by not speaking your mind or being open about how you feel. Things that have made you feel tired and just not heard. You're going to be emotionally balanced, or there's going to be somebody that's going to come in that's going to show you the love that you need from other people. Because I know that we don't need love from others to feel complete, but it doesn't hurt to receive love. You have to be open to receive love. You have to be open to receive help. You have to be open to receive money. I mean, if you're not open to receive, you're closing yourself off from what you're trying to call in. It doesn't work. It doesn't help you. So if somebody wants to help you with money, or, just to kind of help you get ahead or in a comfortable spot because you're suffering, financially, or if somebody just wants to help you with something simple, just let them. They want to help you. All right, so we're going to pull an angel message. What is advice for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. Don't stop. Don't stop going for what you want. Don't stop working on yourself, and don't stop believing in yourself. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Okay, anyway. Helpful people. Helpful people. Accept the help. I love when these synchronicities happen. I literally said it just a minute ago, and it pops out as I said it. All right. Okay. Let's see. No need to worry. That beautiful energy right there. It's telling you, don't worry. Angels got your back. Yes. Yes, it's coming. Trust it. Trust it. Trust these helpful people to have your back. It takes forgiveness. Your past, you have to forgive your past self for putting up with what didn't serve you for as long as you did. We all need to do that. It's okay to admit it. I admit it. I took a huge part in my own suffering. Huge part. What is the soul lesson, Spirit? What is the soul lesson? We want to get one. Oh, we got a few. Oh, wow, we got a lot. Okay. Back of the deck is change. It's coming. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Even if you feel like you're alone and you don't have anybody there, you have your spirit guides. They're there, always. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I love how that came up twice. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Be honest with yourself. Honor yourself. The synchronicities are real. Please, please, please pay attention to them. Sometimes they might come in threes. Okay? This is huge. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I rest my case. Trust. Trust yourself. Trust your guides. And trust in the universe to help you. The energy is just fabulous right now. I'm going to pull a romance angel message just because we did get love and I just want to see what it has to say. I mean, who doesn't want to know about love in one way or another? Honeymoon. Enjoy the holiday bliss together. So, you're probably going to go on a vacation with your loved one. Or if you're traveling, you might meet somebody. Okay, that might be all. Just a few of those. We got in the back of the deck, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, with that being in the back of the deck, I'm just going to say that that's probably something that's held you back in the past, but that's going to change. Like I said, there's a big shift happening. We're calling in what we need. We're finishing up the details before the end of the year, and things are going to shift. So, trust it. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Your feelings are worth it. Okay? You are worth it. Engagement. Honeymoon was already said. So, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, if you're in a relationship currently, things are going to get a little bit more spicy in a good way. And if you're not in a relationship, you are ascending into a higher level of commitment, which means somebody is going to be coming in. And, with this helpful people, it could be this person that's coming in that's going to show you the love and care that you needed as a friend or a lover, and is going to help you with these manifestations that you're trying to cultivate right now. So, be open to new connections and getting out there and having fun. You also got to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that means accept those invitations, guys. I don't know how I do this, but sometimes it just all works out this way. I felt the energy of this message, and I knew that this was all about self-love. It's self-love to continue taking action, to believe in yourself, to be worthy of saying no and setting boundaries. You're worth it to love yourself, to fill your own cup. That's okay. You gotta be selfish sometimes, guys. Even if you're a parent, you sometimes need your little break, okay? So, you're walking away from the past with the help of your friends, spirit, somebody that's going to come in to your life. You're going to meet somebody that's going to help you. And this take care, enemies are working against you. I'm feeling like that could be your own ego. Your ego is a voice that tries to take over. Like that voice that says, you can't do it. You're not good enough. It's the devil on your shoulder, basically. A time for healing, Balsamic Moon. So, yes, it is a time for healing. We just went through this phase of the moon. And another synchronistic message is a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. The scales are balancing. Things are coming in alignment for you. So, even though this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to meet someone, if you're not looking for love, it's okay. But it's a message of a new cycle. Loving yourself, most importantly, okay? Back of the deck, nothing is set in stone yet. So, like I said, it's not set in stone yet, guys. You still have time to cultivate what you want. Use the full moon energy, okay? Use the fiery energy to take action on your goals. So, with that, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that was helpful. And if you want personal readings, or if you have questions or need any guidance, I will be dropping my email and my website into the description box below. I will probably do a love reading and another reading tomorrow, and then I'll do a reading on the 22nd. If you want more love readings, I'm probably going to start doing a link for a small fee, only because the love energy, sometimes it takes a little bit more energy away from me than these normal readings, because this I can flow with, but the love energy I try to really pay attention, because I never want to lead anybody astray, and I am working on getting some more decks towards that. So I'm going to work on a plan with that. But anyway, if you have ideas of videos that you would like to see, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this and you resonated with something, make a comment on that as well. And if, something that came out on this reading happens in the future, maybe save this video and come back and let me know, because I really do love to hear from you. And I really, truly appreciate your support. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please take care of yourself and each other. Be kind. Love and light. Take care.